Okay, my bird lovers, it is time for the Advanced Order Birdseed Sale. That means the best pricing of the year on all of top-selling birdseed, but it's a little bit different than traditional sales, so we need to talk about it. Okay, so what is our Advanced Order Birdseed Sale? This is a tradition from way back 25 years ago when we first started with bought the store. We would put together the best pricing of the year. Basically, we put out an order form giving you some of the best pricing on birdseed out of the entire year. We take that order and compile that into a truckload pricing, go directly to the manufacturer and get the absolute best pricing we can get. And we pass those savings on to you, and that's part of the combination of the deal. You place the order over the next few weeks. We then take that order, submit it to our vendor, get the best pricing of the year, but the deal is you have to pick it up in November. So it is currently middle October. You only have about 2 weeks, depending on when you're watching this video, to get your orders in. And so you can call it in, you can come in and fill out a form. There's no commitment up front. Just fill out the form on what you want, how many bags you want. We're compiling one big order and then passing the savings on to you. And so we've done this for 25 years, although last year we had to switch vendors. Feathered Friends line was always our staple. We had them for a long, long time. And then 2 years ago, they started changing hands. Supply wasn't there. Whole debacle. So last year we hunted down Schaefer Seed. It's an American company supplying predominantly American birdseed. A few SKUs every once in a while they have to supplement out of the States, but by and large, they've been a great company. So last year we switched it off. This is our first year. We're getting it back to the traditional time of getting these order forms in October, pick it up in November. It's that simple. But let's take a look at some of the birdseed, because some of our customers have been confused as to what the different mixes are and how they go through. So I'm just going to quickly go through the top sellers that are on this order form. Okay, so let's start with what seeds are on the sale. The black oil is always our staple. Number one seller, black oil sunflower seed, is pretty much the key element in most mixture seeds that all the birds are going after. So I find that if I just wanted one product, I'm going with black oil. However, if I want the widest selection of birds, many times I'm going with a mix. And you can see this is our premium mix seed. In here, it's predominantly black oil, but you do have some millet, some safflower. You have a number of different seeds in here. So the theory is that you have something for everybody. So when you're feeding a mixture seed, you are going to get the biggest selection of birds. So we have our premium seed, and then we also have a economy seed. Wild bird food is just their economy mix. And what's the biggest difference when you get into all the different mixes? As you go from like good, better, best, you're getting more sunflower and less of the millet. So you can see there's a whole lot of this little brown seed in there, and the white seed, that's white and brown millet, and that's just a filler. It's in a lot of the economy mixes. I'm not a big fan of these mixes because I find that when you fill your bird feeder, it feels better when I purchase this bag because it's a lower price point. However, when I watch my birds, they many times are just kicking that millet out of the way to get at the good seed that's in the mix. And so you get a lower price point, but you waste a whole lot more. If I'm really cranking through birdseed, what I many times do is I'll take a bag of the wild bird mix, which is the economy mix, and then mix it with a bag of black oil. And I can make a premium mix a little bit more economically. Just a little trick. But in either case, all three of those items are on the sale. Now, one of the last things that we have going on is, where's it right here? The sunflower kernels and our no mess seed. So we have sunflower kernels, which is again the sunflower seed. It's just shellless, so there's no waste. So again, you're paying a little bit more for the seed because they've taken the effort to take all the shells off them. However, this is a no mess seed, which is great because if you feed the birds a lot, you know that you're constantly getting seed underneath your feeders that has to be cleaned up periodically. And then the last thing we have is a waste-free mix. And so this is the waste-free mix only comes in a 15-pound bag, but it is the equivalent of that Supreme birdseed mix that is also shellless. So again, that is just sunflower seed with no shell on what is called the kernels, and then the waste-free is your mixture with no seed. Absolutely no mess when it comes to these type of seeds. And then finally, we have a 10-pack of our most popular high-energy suet. That's the only one in the sale, but we took pallets of it to get the price down. Okay, so take advantage of this sale is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is put down your basic information and then put down the quantity. You have until the end of October to get this order in. We will be getting the truckload in, and then we will call people in November when it's ready to be picked up. But no commitment up front other than just giving us a guide as to what you want and when you want it. And we'll get that order placed together and get you taken care of. Okay, so take advantage of the sale. It's that simple. We have truckload coming. We're going to be stocked up all winter long. Supply chain is much better. Many of these prices actually came down this year, and we're just so happy with this new company. But the best pricing, stock up now. We will have birdseed all season long if you need to supplement later, but at the same time, we need your help to make sure I'm not sitting on this truckload. So hope that helps, and hope to see you soon.